Hey everyone, this past Sunday, as we're really kind of finishing this home stretch, looking at the life of Christ, we studied John 17, and this is known as Jesus' high priestly prayer. This prayer occurs between the time of the Passover meal, the Last Supper, and the time that he would be betrayed and be arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane. In fact, this is the last thing that he does with his disciples in a corporate setting, and he goes then, after this prayer, to the Garden of Gethsemane. But as he's had communion with his disciples, now he has communion with his Father. And these disciples are listening in on this prayer. And first of all, Jesus prays for himself that he would glorify God with his life on earth and glorify God in heaven. That everything that he would do here on earth would represent God, and that he would complete the work that he was sent to do, which he did when he went to the cross. When he says that he wants to glorify God in heaven, he says that really, I'm going to be joining you soon, and I want to be glorified in your presence there. So when Jesus came to earth, Jesus didn't lose any divine attributes. He didn't lose any of his glory that he possessed. He was fully God and fully man. John would say earlier that we saw him, we saw his glory full of grace and truth. But what he did lose is the presence of God, the glory of heaven, and he would soon have that once again. Jesus also prays for his disciples, the 12, and he prays that God would protect them. He knew that one would betray him, as he says in the prayer, but he's asking God to protect them by his word, that they would be sanctified by his word, by his truth. His word was truth, Jesus said. And why he's saying that is because that in this prayer, he really gives a model of discipleship. Jesus says that you've given me these men out of the world. They've been saved. And then the things that you've taught me, I have taught them so that they can be sent out into the world and win others to Christ, disciple them, and send them out. And it's a great picture. I've never seen that before, of how Jesus gives a model of discipleship. But then he prays for you and for me, for all believers. And what is his prayer? That we would be one. And why is that important? Jesus said that I pray that they may be one so that they may know the one who sent me, and also that they would know that he loves them, meaning that they would know that God is the one who desires this relationship through Jesus Christ, that they would know God and that they would know Jesus Christ and the great love that he has for them. And so that's why it's so important that we be one with each other. The gospel's at stake. And it's critical that what we do is so important, because our unity opens the door of the gospel with the world, but our disunity closes the door of the gospel. So I pray, as Jesus prayed, that we would be one so that we can win the world to Jesus Christ. I hope you'll come this Sunday and worship with us. God bless you.